stop the scrolling for a minute and really be with this manifestation topic. As you start to understand this, you can manifest in more results. Things will start to happen in your life. And you'll start to create a little bit more inner peace. Think about this thought for today. What if every time you visualize, it's actually creating past memory into tomorrow? What I mean by this is every time you visualize right now in this eternal moment, which is all we have. Yesterday is an illusion, tomorrow is an illusion. That's all we ever have is this moment. What if tomorrow is the memory of today's visualization? So the future actually doesn't exist. It's actually memory, just as if yesterday was memory. And we proceed into a future timeline based on what we visualized or emotionally got involved with today. Now, surface visualization doesn't count. So if you visualize something once for 10 to 20 seconds today, that doesn't count. It's whatever you're absorbed with or whatever emotional state you are consumed by, whatever is increased in the emotional intensity of what you're wanting, what we call acceptance. Acceptance is when a thought from the conscious mind is dropped down to the subconscious mind and it becomes your reality. There's a great quote by the great mystical author Neville Goddard that I want you to really listen into and take home with you today. Apply it to where you're at. This is in his book, Power of Awareness. After you visualize, after you go with the assumption of the state fulfilled, this shock reverses your time sense. By this is meant that instead of your experience resulting from your past, it now becomes the result of being in imagination where you have not yet been physically. So when you are looking to manifest, the only thing that's most important to you is becoming it so much so that it becomes an of course, this is me. Of course, this would happen in my life next. Of course, this is a becoming. And once that state is solidified in your consciousness, that's when it proceeds into tomorrow, which is the memory of today, the memory from your visualization. Replay this video, really be with this over and over and over. Allow yourself to be here, consumed by this idea, and watch what starts to unfold.